Today we're going to be taking a look at the best hitch options for our 2014 Volvo S60. So these are going to be the three best options for your hitch on your Volvo. Up top here we have the CURT, part number C12066. Down here we have another CURT. Now this is a class 3, part number 13266. And finally here on the bottom we have our Draw-Tite Class 3, part number 75916. Now right off the bat you can see that here on our CURT Class 2, this is going to provide you with an 1¼ by 1¼ receiver tube opening, whereas the CURT Class 3 as well as the Draw-Tite Class 3 are going to give you a 2" by 2" receiver tube opening. Now as far as installation goes, these all are going to install roughly the same. You're going to have to remove the rear fascia on the vehicle, and there is some minor trimming of the plastic panel underneath. Now all of our hitches here are going to mount in the same locations, and they're going to use existing holes and weld nuts in the bumper. Now with all of our hitches installing the same, as well as having the same design, the CURT Class 2 here is going to have a little bit better ground clearance, and that's mainly because of the 1¼ receiver tube opening is going to be smaller than the 2". They're all going to give you the same appearance. You're only going to see the receiver tube sticking out of the vehicle, and you're going to have the crossbar hidden, so it's going to give it that nice OEM clean look. Now both our CURTs here are going to have the same max weight ratings. They're both going to feature a 350-pound tongue weight, which is the force pushing down, and they're going to have a 3,500-pound trailer weight rating, which is the amount that it could pull. Now you do want to double check that your vehicle can handle that. Now the Draw-Tite here is going to feature a 400-pound tongue weight and a 4,000-pound gross trailer weight. Now our Class 2 CURT here is going to use a standard 1/2" pin and clip, which is included. Now here with the CURT Class 3 as well as the Draw-Tite, they're going to use a standard 5/8 pin and clip, which are not included, but you can pick one up on our website using part number PC3. Now the Draw-Tite here, you might notice a secondary hole towards the rear of the receiver tube. That's going to be used with a J-pin stabilization device, and which is going to be great for any accessories you have that don't have a built-in anti-rattle. Now when it comes to hauling accessories, non-trailer loads, both of our CURTs here, the manufacturer does recommend using a stabilization strap, and you can pick one of those up on our website using part number 18050. Now here you can see we have our CURT Class 2 installed on our S60, and it's going to give it that nice clean look because everything's going to be tucked up and hidden behind the bumper, and all we're going to see is the receiver tube right here. Now one of the really nice things I like about this hitch is that it does sit just behind the bumper, so even if you're walking by, you don't have to worry about hitting your leg, and it gives it that nice clean look. So if you're somebody that's going to tow a small trailer, I think the CURT Class 2 is going to be great for you, especially if you're only going to be towing it every once in a while and you don't want a big receiver tube sticking out the back of your car. Now if you're somebody that's going to have a bike rack or a cargo carrier on the back of your hitch all the time, I think you're going to benefit more from our Class 3 hitches because you're going to have more versatility with a 2" opening and more options when it comes to picking your accessories. Now if you already own any accessories that are 2" or 1¼ by 1¼ that may be a deciding factor when deciding between these hitches. So in summary, as far as appearance goes, I think the CURT Class 2 is going to take it here, mainly because the receiver tube is smaller and it's going to leave less of a footprint than our other two. As far as installation goes, seeing as they all have the same design, they're going to go in the same, but the CURT Class 2 is going to sit up just a little bit higher because of the smaller receiver tube. As far as recreational use goes, I think the Draw-Tite's going to take it here, mainly because of the increased weight capacity over our CURTs, as well as the 2" receiver opening, which is going to give you a lot more options when picking out accessories, and as well as not requiring a stabilization strap. Now we hope that makes your buying decision a little bit easier when picking out a hitch for your Volvo S60. Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.